everybody, it's Aquila and this is a Lefty Knitter podcast. You can find me down below at all the links for Ravelry and Instagram. I have two accounts, my aquilladahun account and then my Lefty Knitter podcast account. It is June 23rd and this is episode 71. I've not done anything with my hair. This is what it does when I just let it air dry. And it's growing out from that short haircut. If you're a returning viewer, you might remember how short it was. And it was like asymmetrical. So it's like, I desperately need to get some sort of haircut. But that's okay. So welcome to any new viewers and welcome back to any returning viewers. I want to just say thank you to everyone who commented on the last episode. I know I kind of rambled a little bit about the floats and catching floats and the vertical lines, but I don't know, I just felt like it was helpful and maybe somebody out there could use that tip, and apparently people really thought it was useful, so yay. I wanted to start this clip because I've been really bad about doing like my short little clips and I want to keep up with that format because I really like it. So I just need to take a break, stop video, and then just piece them all together. I have this much left. Now, if you've been watching, you know what this is from. So I'm hosting on my channel a birthstone cowl. Put it here, or if you're closed captioning, I should actually put it here. So it's the hashtag birthstone cowl 2020. You are to knit something using your birthstone color, and all the rules are in my Ravelry group. So if you go check it out, I have an FO thread and I have a chatter thread. So I want to apologize to Rising Tide Fire Company. I was just it was a moment. Her name's Melissa, not Lisa, although I have a friend named Melissa who sometimes goes by Lisa. So maybe that's where I was like mixing it all up. So, all right, so this is now off the needles and I want to block it today. So I wanted to show you guys what it looked like and a little bit of the modifications I had to do. So if you've been watching it again, you'll know that I screwed up the pattern a little. I was just knitting along, guys. I had it memorized and I was just going and going and going and going. And I went too many rows and I increased way too much and I wasn't going to rip back because I was like, well, this isn't too bad. But then I had to add a second color to make it work. And even this was not going to be enough. So let me show you. I have it on the floor because I was going to take a picture, but now I'm going to video. Let me show you the front side. So this is where you start. Now this is the Moho Shawl by Christopher Sala. And it is a shawl that is knit, it's asymmetrical, but one side is all garter and one side is like a lace. So I'm excited to pin this out and block it today to see how much it's gonna grow. And then of course the yarn I used is Fully Spun by Brooke, and this is the something greens. It's in my bag right here and I can pull it out, but now my hands got a lot going on. So it changes color in this nice gradient and you can see it gets wider and wider, and I went way too wide, like I said. And at some point you end up not increasing on the one side anymore and it starts going back this way. Vanna, I'm a real-time Vanna here. And that helps create this edge. Now, you're increasing still on this side all the way over here. Well, I had to stop increasing. I knew I wasn't going to have enough yarn to get to the point I needed to be at. So I stopped increasing and I have this weird straight edge here. I also have this, which I think is gonna block out some. So I'm gonna have to block it out like that and try to straighten out this piece here. I'm not sure what's going on. I think it's because I modified it too much because it's what I did. So we'll see. I have a lot of ends going on in this green. I had used used this green in my Sunset Highway sweater, and I think at some point I had to rip back in the sweater and I had to cut the yarn. So as I was starting to knit this panel, I was like, what is going on? Look at all these. I must have just rewound those little cut up pieces back onto the ball and forgot that I even did that, which is probably very true to my memory. Yeah, so we're gonna go soak this thing and aggressively block it, because even though this is like the length of the shawl, that's not too bad, right? That's my arm length, not even stretched as more, like as far as it goes. Obviously, I'm 5'6"-ish. So we're gonna see where this takes us. We're gonna see how this thingy blocks out too. It might not be perfect, but you know what? It's green and I love green. It's my favorite color. Hazel and I played this game. We ask, like, what's your favorite thing? She was hooked on asking your favorite color, like, all the time. And she's like, Mommy, you can't say green. I'm like, but it's my favorite color. She's like, I know, but you have to pick a different color. What am I supposed to? Okay, and the cat. All right, this is where I stop. Hey everybody, it is now Thursday, June 25th, and I have blocked my moho shawl from for the birthstone cowl 2020. I blocked it. We had a really, really, really warm day the other day, and I was like, I'm doing this. I'm blocking it. Now, when I did finish it, I noticed I must have done something a little awkward. I showed you guys though, right? Before, because it was pre-blocked. Now I can't remember what I recorded like 2 days ago. I must have done something other than on one edge I stopped increasing, but I must have done something else in the center stitch which gave that weird wave look to it, but it's fine and it looks fine. So it blocked out really huge. I did show you guys the finished project because I was showing you how wide it was based on my wingspan, my arm span. So it's now it is wider. So the lace blocked out really nice. I want to make sure I show you guys because there is a right and wrong side, obviously. This is the right side. So there you can see how that lace really blocked out. And that's where I did some weird, I don't know what I did, but it's kind of on the end. So that is the front side. So let's put it on. I was going to show you guys the other day, but I was wearing like a weird color. And I was like, I need to wear this with a color. It's going to match it, be a nice compliment to it. Now, I mean, the overalls might not be a nice compliment to it, but the green shirt is a nice compliment to it. So, and because I did do those, I stopped increasing on that side. I did get this edge, but that's okay too. I'm really okay with that. So I'll stand up a little so you guys can see how it sits. Of course, you could wear this with one of the cuffs or a shawl pin or however you like. I like it like I wear almost all my shawls like this. That's why I like really long shawls and not so deep shawls, because I like to wear them bandana style. So I think it turned out beautiful. So I'll reiterate, so this will be one of the last times you guys see it, probably the last time you see it. This is the fully spun yarn from Brooke. This is On the Round Yarn Company. And I love it, and I am glad I did not have to dig into another color, and I stopped doing those increases because I didn't want to have to put another color and have to figure out what I was going to put on it. So I think it looks nice. I really do like it a lot. Green is my favorite color. So yeah, I've been working on John's sweater, and I have some progress on it. I'm just not going to show it right now because it's not a whole lot of progress. But I brought up some Handspun. Let me see. I have my work computer open right here. Let's see if I can find when I spun this. Okay, so this was spun. Oh, I don't have a date. I created it in 2014, so probably around then is probably when I spun it. It's from Northbound Knitting is the, where I got the fiber. I did not get it. It was gifted to me from Emily in my knit group. I've probably showed this. Was I podcasting in 2014? No, probably not. And I don't think, when did I knit this up? I knit this in 2016, so I might have actually shown this on the podcast. Let me take this off. So it ended up being, I don't know, I think it's, it's 136 yards, and it was only 3 ounces, so it's probably close to a worsted weight, right? So, sport, DK worsted. Obviously, I didn't like what I was doing, because I didn't even weave in the end. So I ended up making the Bridger cowl, which I have on my project pages, but I think I'm going to end up ripping this out. And it's by Kris, Basta. And it's pretty. I never wear it. And I feel like this yarn could be used some other way. So here is some of it. This is like the end of the ball that I had caked up. And so when I spun it so it would stripe. And it does. And I like that it stripes. Look how pretty that looks on camera. That looks really nice. Sorry, I have an end kind of sticking up there. I don't wear it. So what is the point of having a cowl that you don't wear, right? I don't wear a lot of cowls. And this one is just, I like it a little more drapey. So what am I going to do with it? I don't know yet, but you guys will find out, obviously, in a later podcast. But I'm going to rip this out, but I wanted to show you what I had made with it before I ripped it out and made it into something else. So I honestly think it would be a really nice hat. It's probably a little much for a hat, but I wouldn't have my hair up in it. Let's try putting it with my hair down. Now, the end of this was weird because it kind of went into a little bit of a triangle, but you get the idea. It would be a decent hat. Or it could be the color work in something. Or maybe even 2 mitts. I could get 2 mitts out of this, obviously, because 1 and 2. Like, there's plenty of yarn there. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. If you have any suggestions, pop them down below, because I have Handspun and I only have 100 and some yards. 136 yards, right? So it could be color work on a sweater. I don't know. It's very blobby. This was very early. Probably the 3rd thing maybe I ever spun. It's really, really soft. I think it would be a nice hat. I think I could probably get matching ear warmers out of it for me and Hazel. I don't know. Or maybe she'll want all of it. I like it though. So again, if you have any ideas, pop them down below. And make sure you post your finished objects. I know other people have finished. Post your finished objects in the thread for the group. The group's linked down below. Also, I don't know if I just didn't mention it, and most knit-alongs, I think people make the finished object thread a no chatter thread, and I don't know if I wrote that on there, and I apologize, but I did have to delete a post, and I felt really bad doing it, but I did let the person know. And hopefully people will also post the finished object in the chatter thread, because then we can talk about them. I love this. And it's, I mean, you can see how small this is now, that it's just kind of balled up. It turned out really nice. Like, it's really nice. I love wearing these just on cool days, like all the time. Some people don't like wearing shawls like that all the time, but I'll keep it on all day. I'll wear it all day at work. You know, I love it. And it smells good. That shapy goodness. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys this, and I have to take some finished object photos of it. So that's gonna be next. I have to get my husband maybe or something to take some pictures. So, all right, there you go. Today's Saturday, June 27th. Have you ever had one of those weeks / days? I know I have. This thing is as big as my head. She is filthy. We've been outside playing with bubbles. Right?
Police officer.
Where's your hat? And your glasses? So this is a brewery that I've not ever been to, but John got me these. With that missing tooth. You're gorgeous, girl. And you scared the cat. Okay, you're done, so leave. Checker Spot Brewing Company, never been there, but this is one of their sours. 32 ounces. It's a crowler.
What are you gonna do to stay quiet?
Sometimes you just need it. Sorry, give me a little belchy. Hi. So I will show you, I ripped out that Handspun. I ripped out that Handspun. I tried to make it like those cute jawbreaker balls, right? Because it spun up in colors, sections of colors. Excuse me, sorry about that. I haven't been taking my inhaler to see if it's any better. I went almost a week and I was struggling near the end, so I'm now taking it again. But there you go. So yeah, I ripped it out. Now I gotta figure out what I want to make with it. Other than that, the only thing is the sweater that I've been working on. I have not cast on anything else, although I want to, but I have a lot of things in my queue. I have a lot of things in my favorites, and I just don't know what I want. I'm just stuck. I'm stuck. Yeah. So let me show you the sweater. The color chart of the yoke of the sweater for the Once in Floral is 54 rows, and I'm at row 37. I did 3 rows previously that had 3 colors in it. I know I've done that before, but catching the floats was weird because you had to make sure you caught it on even the colors, you have to catch them on all the colors. And then Leslie from Not Enough Yarn posted a method about floats, and I haven't looked it up yet. I've heard about it, and I can't even think of the name right now, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna look that up though, because I am curious to see if it changes anything. But yeah. So here's the sweater. I haven't gotten any type of reaction from John whatsoever about it. And I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Is it good? Is it bad? Usually he'll tell me straight up if he's like, I don't like it. I'm almost done the first ball of white. And I only have one more ball, and I'm almost done with the red too. I only have 2 more rows where I use the red, and then I'll have all of this left. And then I actually will be using probably not the whole other ball, but I have 2 balls of the white, or cream, whatever color that is. Let me show you. It's kind of bunched up on these needles, but once I finish this chart, I believe I'll be splitting for the sleeves, and I only have one more increase, so I'm probably not going to switch it to other needles, because once I take the sleeve stitches off, this will be the perfect size again. So, oh my god, it looks so good on camera. Like, it looks good in person. Everything looks so good on camera, right? Like, I don't know. I just have this weird thing that I think everything looks really nice on camera. Let me maybe show you the side. It's not where the needles are. Oh my god, this is so hard to show because it's kind of curling up too. I like it. Do you want to see the back? So here's where I had 3 colors. That gray section, it was 3 rows where I had all 3 colors. I'm excited. I mean, I don't have many more rows to go. So I have 2 rows. The next 2 rows are all 3 colors again. And then I'm done with this. And then it's just strictly the gray and the green. I mean, then it's gonna be like stockinette. I'm gonna say island. Everybody says island. I'll be in like stockinette purgatory. I don't know. Is that weird? Weird? I don't know. Yeah. I am loving it though. I feel like the cream. Now, I noticed this with another project, and I can't remember what it was. The Red Moon sweater. I used a bare yarn versus the color yarns. And I felt the bare was thinner than the color. I don't know. Can you guys see those 2 yarns? Does one look thinner than the other? I don't think they are. I feel like when I'm knitting with it, it looks thinner. Do you think it's because it's almost more transparent and you can see color more behind it? I don't know. I feel like you can see my colors behind. I'm hoping it floofs up a little. Is that a word? Floof. Floofs up. I'm really happy with it though. I think it looks really beautiful. This yarn smells really great too. I'm worried about the itchiness factor because it's not a superwash. I mean, he's gonna have to wear something under it. That would be weird if he didn't. Just my opinion. So that's all I've done. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Work's been crazy. So where I work, my fiscal, fiscal year end is July 31. And I'm in the accounting department of where I work. And because of that, it's always kind of crazy. The last 2 months are always crazy. We actually cut off we cut off June early. So then between June and July, we have time to process all of our invoices, and they're all dated July 1, so that hopefully we can mail them out on July, new month. I created that. That we can mail them out on July 1, hopefully get paid before July 31st, because we are a cash-based business. It's a little crazy. So we have to change the period date and do all this crazy stuff, and it's so much fun. And this is, we've never done this remotely, and it's kind of weird, I guess. We had implemented a paperless pre-build a bill system. We onboarded, I don't know, 50%. There's some sort of bug, and I apologize. That's gross. I don't know what it was. And you would think that because we're remote, the people that were still getting paper we could have like one-boarded more. Stubborn people. So I was in like a Zoom meeting with a company that we work with for one of the products that we use, and they had to onboard their whole place from paper to paperless while working remotely. They had 100% exception rate because of that, which it should be. And I don't want to say that it's the older generations, because there's quite a few of the older generation employees that are attuned with technology and okay with it. But man, it's not. It's a mix. And it's really surprising. Because, like, you know, I'm 38, right? I love technology. Anything that can improve our workplace. It's not taking away jobs at all, because we still have pretty much the same amount of work. But it's so much easier. Let me see if I can get Bo. We'll talk about life and things and such.
Better.
It's already recording.
Oh, it is? Oh. How you doing? Get it. Hi. Welcome to Lefty Natter Podcast. I'm your host. Yeah. On this episode of Tiger King, we are going to talk about meth.
Oh, God.
Lots of it.
Stop.
Get over here. Are we doing this or not?
You pushed me out of the way. And then moved the camera to just... That was terrible. You can take those blue band... What are they?
Blue band. My blue blockers? Those are not blue blockers. I have those downstairs.
Oh, okay.
These I got at a NASCAR event.
So...
God, you are so pale. How are you so pale?
Stop it.
Oh. This is what happens in summertime. I turn golden bronze and she lathers herself down in SPF 146. So, how's your corona treating you? Is it over where you live? Is it not over?
It's not over
I don't think it's over anywhere.
No.
Yeah.
So what did we went to Home Depot today.
Oh, this is gonna go viral.
And
Yeah,
what did we buy?
we bought some PVC pipe. I know you guys are like, whoa, stop flexing, you guys. It's not everybody gets to have the lavish life of luxury.
What did you impulse buy?
I impulse bought a outdoor projector screen and a projector, and we're gonna have a movie night in our backyard. But I got scammed because it had all these pictures of the projector with this nice little like
Screen and
what's that thing called? Like a thing that the screen goes on. A
screen
bracket? No. It had like a frame. It had a frame.
Yeah.
Guess what I didn't get?
it
Frame.
had teeny tiny letters in the
Thing.
when
And
you
then,
purchased it, and it said does not come with frame.
oh, and then once I noticed that, I tried to cancel
Cancel.
it. But I fell for one of those Facebook ads, which, if you remember my what was that tiny sweater the last time I fell for it? It looked super cool, and then I ordered
donated it to
and waited
Kriskrafter.
like 6.5 months for it to get here from China, and then it was like the size of a scarf.
It was really small.
Yeah, and then this happened. So I need to not buy stuff off of Facebook ads no matter
But then what did
how.
I do?
Oh yeah, you ordered a chair that'll be here by the time Hazel's 12.
Okay, it's the camping chairs that you like unhook them or whatever, and then you can rock. And then I saw the ad after I already bought it, and it was a whole other company, and I was like, oh, yep, I'm probably scammed for this chair somehow. We'll see when it gets here. We'll show you.
Yeah.
So we were buying PVC to make a frame.
Yeah, for our movie thing. So hopefully we'll have
It
a
works.
movie night. I'm not where Quill says that she has tested the projector and that it works.
I did.
And that
I put it on the
has
table
sound.
where they're sitting. Right now they're sitting on the table.
Who's sitting on our table?
They're
They're not sitting on our table?
Well, the camera is.
Oh, okay. Get off my table, dude. Jeez.
And I projected it onto that wall, and
Okay.
it worked.
But I'm worried about the sound. She says that sound's gonna work.
It has sound. It's not the greatest sound. Now, if we social distance and have friends over, we'll have to probably get some sort of speaker.
Yeah.
Because we can set up the screen, set up the projector, and everybody can pick a spot in the yard. That'd be awesome.
Sounds like fun.
Although, it's gotta be really dark, and it don't even get dark till like 9:30.
This could be a winter event. We should buy a hot tub. We should buy a hot tub and watch movies from our hot tub. I want to kill that cat.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
Stop.
do.
Be nice to the cat.
Oh my god.
He's dying.
Can't happen quick enough. I'm just kidding. He's a good kitty. He's a good kitty. Damn, Lush.
What else do you have to talk about?
Yeah, this is one of those motion in the ocean things. Oh my god, that is horrible, dude.
You loved it when you bought it.
I like the name.
Okay, so who makes it? Okay, Claw, which I'm not a huge fan of their brand anyway. Troubles melt like lemon drops.
Yeah, it sounded cool, and it does say tart IPA, and I still bought it, but I thought it was going to be more IPA than tart.
It's 7.1%.
Why do you think I drink IPAs, man?
Mine's only
I don't buy them to look at
5.8.
them. Yeah, but you've got like 26 of them in there.
There's 32 ounces. And how many's in this? 12. So what's the math? It's like 2.5 beers. Ish.
Today is the 36-month anniversary that we got engaged. She forgot.
How much? It's not even the year anniversary. It's a month anniversary.
Don't care, man. If I would have forgot, you would have been mad at me.
I wouldn't have even known that you forgot.
I know, because you forgot the actual day that we started. We had a real anniversary. Not that our 36-month isn't engagement of the time we got engaged anniversary. Isn't a big deal. But she forgot the anniversary of when we started dating.
Oh, jeez. No, I didn't.
I came home, presents galore, fucking overflowing.
Wine. You bought wine that we're gonna share collectively.
Who said we're gonna share?
That slushy thing. You're gonna drink that
Why am I gonna drink
because
it?
you're so girly.
So? What, is that an issue all of a sudden?
No.
36 months into our engagement?
No, 36 months. It was like 87 or something.
No. it was the-
I can't even check. Where were you using
I
my
forgot.
phone? So see, he wears these. I was telling them about your sweater and how you love these pearl snap shirts and the embroidered floweries.
Yeah.
What do you think of the sweater so far?
I'm indifferent.
I told you.
What?
I told you.
What did you tell?
I told them I'm not sure if you're gonna like it or not because you haven't said a good or a bad thing about it. And usually
it's this much of a sweater right now. What am I supposed to say?
You're very vocal usually. Like, I'll start a project and I'll be this far into it and you're like, that looks dumb.
No.
Yes.
No.
You hate the color. This is stupid. What is a cowl? What is this? Why would you ever wear that? Although he's supportive. He is. He's very supportive.
What the heck, man? So this shirt here used to be my favorite shirt ever. And then I got what doctors refer to as fat. And
it's not fat.
so I tried it on this
body positivity, man. I still love
I'm
you.
all about so we can do it.
Oh my god, this is a family-friendly podcast. Yes, we can go make waffles.
That's code. I'm not a good winker.
I can't wink either.
Why does your mouth go all strokey when you do it?
People probably just saw up my nose. Oh god.
People
Okay.
probably saw up my nose. Have you ever showed your people what is stuck up your nose at all times? It's kind of weird. Hold on. Let's build this up a little bit. Because everybody's used to seeing that. Just all of that. And
Is
then,
that a bad thing?
And then I even forget that it's there. And then she will go,
If there's no...
and then boom, she's one of those sinner women. She's had it for years and nobody ever, like, it never comes down.
I probably had like boogies on it and you made me pull it out of my nose.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You are welcome.
Okay, I think
We are going to have an auction for my wife's boogies.
No.
All donations are going to go
No.
to the Buy John a pair of flip-flops with a bottle opener in the bottom of them fund.
All right. I guess we will show you the screen frame when we make it out of PVC. And cup hooks. I taught him something today.
Wow. I didn't know.
Do you know what a cup hook is? Cup hook.
Are you tough talking your audience right now? I hope you're answering. And you're like, duh.
So the screen comes with grommets.
Oh, we're going into that. We're going into that. You ready? You
and
ready?
it comes
Educational
with...
podcast.
It came with these little plastic hooks that you would, like, it had a sticky adhesive on the back and you would pull it off and you would put it on whatever I guess you're making for your frame. But because we're using PVC, it's round, he thinks it's not going to stick well. So I said, let's get some cup hooks. And he's like, cup hooks? What is a cup hook? And I was like, a cup hook. I was like, it looks like an eyelet and it screws in and it doesn't complete a circle.
It does not fit.
Screws.
Shirt does not fit. I thought if I took the sleeves off of my shirt, it would fit better. It does not fit.
You are changing the subject.
Like you changed the subject. I started talking about it, and then next thing you know, you're tough talking people about cup hooks.
Okay, we bought cup hooks.
I feel like a sausage casing. I'm gonna. Do you want this shirt? Let's change shirts. Hold on. You look like you're about to rob a truck stop. Like literally. Stick them up. I want some death fluid and some hot dogs.
I need to shave my armpits.
I don't know why I am so. Is this still a family podcast? I won't say what I want to say. I feel very weird about my feelings right now. You look like Dale Earnhardt's little brother.
Stop! That's not nice. Now no. Just no. Just can't even think of words. It's not nice. I can't believe you got my shirt on.
I can't believe that you can see through these glasses, dude. You need
eye surgery? That would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so stay tuned after this because John took video. Hazel and I made giant bubble solution using, oh god, I forgot what it's called.
Straws?
No. Well, that's the wand.
Oh.
It's dish soap, water, and corn syrup. This is ridiculous. And you take 2 straws and you put string through it, and then you attach like handles to the bottom of the straws, and you make a big loopy string of yarn. And
this is a knitting podcast.
Has to be yarn.
I hope loopy string of yarn is a correct term when people look it up. Do you have the Rona? What is going on here?
I told them I haven't taken my inhaler because I've been trying
Dude,
not to.
You look really good in that shirt, and I am questioning myself. We need to put you in some tight pants, and maybe.
And my cowboy boots?
Yes.
Okay. So we were making big bubbles, so stay tuned after all of this craziness. And John took some terrible video of me making bubbles. Giant bubbles. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
I feel like I need boobs if I'm going to be wearing this shirt.
No.
Okay.
No. You have boobs. Okay, this is just went downhill, y'all.
Did it start uphill?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe. So watch the bubble videos as my dad runs into me because he had to cut our grass.
Dude, he comes over like every 3 days to cut the grass. No matter what we're doing, if we could have 20 people in the backyard playing categories, and he'd be like, "Oh, gotta cut the grass."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then sometimes just to piss him off, I'll go cut the grass before he has a chance. But now, since I did that, he won't give us till the weekend because he doesn't want me to cut the grass. So he'll like come on Friday.
He's odd.
He's so odd.
He's my dad.
He's your dad.
And he's...
It does explain a little bit of...
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, baby. I love you.
Oh yeah, alright. Knit happy! You forgot your tagline.
Cut your grass.
Cut your grass.
I love you. I wish you were